Well, if you go to the great nation of Ecuador, it's not going to take you that long to come across a billboard of one Marlon Chito Vera enters competition tonight only as the most decorated finisher in UFC bantamweight history.
Yeah, man, Chito Vera is a different guy. And I was on the coaching staff opposed to him on the Ultimate Fight of Latin America. And you could not tell that he would be this, but through his hard work, his dedication, his commitment to getting better, he has made himself into one of the best bantamweights in the entire world. He's a big guy for the weight class. Let's see how he fares tonight.
It's amazing to think back to a time in his career when he was 1-2 in the UFC, fearful that he would be cut, and now he's one of the best bantamweights in the world, continuing his quest for a UFC world title. Well, he still has visions of becoming a two-division UFC champion, and perhaps tonight will be a step in that direction. Here is the future UFC Hall of Famer, the Mark Henry-trained Frankie Edgar.
The little engine that could is what we call him. Frankie Edgar will not be deterred. He's a phenomenal striker. He's a great wrestler, and his jiu-jitsu was on display when he dominated Cub Swanson in the main event. It was unreal to watch him just control every single position. He's a true mixed martial artist in the highest order, Frankie Edgar.
And with respect to present company, DC, Frankie Edgar might be the most popular American UFC fighter of all time.
Oh yeah, he's unbelievable. We all love him. And you know what? I love him just as much as the fans do. Everybody likes to watch Frankie Edgar compete.
Let's see how it goes for Effie here under the bright lights tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. And now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Marlon Chito Vera! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Frankie the Edgar!
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, Marlon Chito Vera in another big spot here tonight. He has been charged with a lot of main event assignments from the UFC of late, and really does have a good 5-round style. Many would argue his cardio base as good as anyone at 135 pounds, and he is a finisher of the highest order. He says the judges' scorecards once again will not be needed for this one tonight.
Nice straight punch.
So there it is, first takedown attempt, and he gets it. Sometimes I wonder if, like, I could get in there and stuff the first shot. I know the answer is no, but for the well-rounded fighter here, gotta be a pretty discouraging reality to get taken down so early.
At your weight class, J.A., I think you'd be okay, my friend. You get in there with a light heavyweight, you might end up on your back very, very early. But you gotta defend before the takedowns get started. If you allow for him to get to your legs, he's too good at mixing finishes so that you're always thinking, how do I keep up with this guy? You gotta stop him before he gets going.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Frankie Edgar working hard for the finish here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Edgar's is able to flatten out. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here. Making all these shots count.
This is a terrible position.
how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Edgar's back in full mount. Nicely done.
He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Edgar ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. He lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Wow, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
You need to work. I'll send this up. Let's work.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC.
Nice shot there by the champ.
20 seconds left.
Get them out here.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Edgar's in half guard. Round two straight ahead. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Second round here. Good straight hand there by Edgar.
Nice, solid punch to the head.
Very nice leg kick there by Judo Vera. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, the uppercut is clean. Vera's shot there is blocked. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Edgar. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Edgar's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Frankie Edgar, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Ricardo Almeida and Renzo Gracie.
Nice. And now he's in side control.
We might get a stoppage here. Oh, big left hand there.
Oh!
Nice work. Finish him.
Edgar's back to the north-south. 30 seconds to go here.
Oh, he hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Edgar. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. The storyline over those previous 5 minutes, volume takedowns, offensive wrestling.
Yeah, this is an exhausting type of fight. Not only for the offensive fighter, but also for the opponent. Always being under attack, always being defensive, always reacting starts to really wear at your gas tank. It's interesting to see who is more fresh going into the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
Oh, inside kick.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot was what they call it, to go and end the fight. Now they separate.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. Guillotine jump.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Nice defense.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Edgar. Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Vera's eye starting to swell now.
Right in the mouth.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off. That was a slick transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Marlon Vera. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Man, he ate another shot right on that cut. You think his vision has been compromised at all?
No, it has to, right? Because you got to be able to see to fight. And right now, he's been targeted in that area, and you can see it worsening.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments, and they both showed true skill on the ground. Nice combination.
Under 20 seconds now to go. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, buddy. Slow it down. Breathe. Relax, okay? Let's refocus this round. I need more accuracy, okay? You're putting a lot...
Ready to fight? Ready.
4th round. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fight. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
the ground. We show you the head strikes. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that's as good a punch as he's thrown on.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Vera's going for a choke. Oh, that killing is good.
He's up. What's the defense on this play?
Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Edgar. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling started to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt. He got him swollen a little.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Nice transition.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, big shots raining down. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that... All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
I think they're going to stop this fight. I stand corrected. Doctor's going to allow them to continue, but he's going to have to go for it, I would think.
Yeah, he will. He's got to make some adjustments. And also, he's going to have to lay it all out on the line. He cannot stay back and get picked apart as he has for this fight.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish them because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
That is a high-level transition to half guard, and now in a position to do a lot of damage.
Watch him sit back on the leg and land big ground and pound.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Vera. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Strike down! Strike down!
Final seconds of the round. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity, no attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this fifth and final round. Edgar gets caught by that straight punch. That'll get his attention. As effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Edgar gets the double leg takedown. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Like that!
And there you go, again, half guard.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach. He's got to be careful.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Now his opponent's really on the ropes.
His opponent's on beat street. He's hurt so bad. I don't know what he's going to do to stay in this fight.
That'll do it! Special performance by Frankie Edgar here tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Frankie the Answer Edgar.
Well, he always seems to have the answer. Frankie Edgar getting his hand raised yet again. The future UFC Hall of Famer still proving without a shadow.